In this video, circular motion of a car on a banked road I am going to explain. So yesterday I told you the phenomena of raising outer edge of the curved road above the inner edge is called the banking of road. So this provide vehicle to turn without slipping. Now what is the meaning of the angle of banking? The angle through which the outer edge of the curved road is raised above the inner edge is called the angle of banking. For example, suppose this is a horizontal plane, but when you have made an inclined plane, it will be like this. So this is called the angle of banking because the outer edge is little raised as compared to inner edge. Now this is a diagram of the angle of banking and the motion of the car on the banked road. So this is the inclined plane, or you can say the banked road. The banked road, and this is the angle of banking. The car is moving on the bank road, and when it takes the turn on the road, what will happen? The weight of the car acting vertically downward, and since this is the banked road, so its normal reaction will be like this, because this is just like an inclined plane, so normal reaction will also be in perpendicular to the inclined plane. Now in this condition, if this angle is theta, when you will resolve, this angle comes out to be theta. Why? Because this is a perpendicular on this line and this is a perpendicular on this line, so this angle will be perpendicular to this horizontal line, and this line will be perpendicular to this line. So this is the angle between the two perpendicular also. So now in this condition, R is resolved into two components. Since it makes angle theta with the vertical component, so its vertical component R cos theta and horizontal R sin theta. Now in this case, one more force is acting, that is a force of friction. So this is the force of friction always act between the wheel and the road. So the direction of the force of friction is this, towards the center of the circular path, you can say, but it has some angle with the horizontal direction, so it has two components. So I have drawn this diagram here. This is the F, and it makes angle theta with the horizontal direction, so it has two components. One is the F cos theta and second is the F sin theta. Now we have a forces mg, weight of the car vertically downward, normal reaction at an angle of theta with the vertical, and force of friction. Now here I am going to take that on equating forces, we are going to equate the forces. So in this condition, when we are going to take the equate the forces, no acceleration along the vertical direction, so the net force along the vertical direction will be 0. Now you have observed that r cos theta here in this diagram, this r cos theta will be equal to mg, and this is f sin theta, because f sin theta also act along the vertical direction and mg is also vertically downward. So mg plus f sin theta will be equal to r cos theta. So that is why I have written here this r cos theta is equal to mg plus f sin theta. Now v is the velocity of vehicle and r is the radius of the path. So now after that, what you are observing in the figure, this f cos theta and this r sin theta, both are acting toward the center of the circular path. This is the circular path and its center is like this. So both f cos theta and r sin theta act towards the center of the circular path. So these two forces, they are acting towards, they directed toward the center of the circular path, so they provide the necessary centripetal force. So that is why I have written r sin theta plus f cos theta is equal to mv square upon r. But for the safe turn, the force of friction should be less than or equal to mu s into r. So I have written r cos theta is equal to mg plus f sin theta, or mg is equal to mu s r sin theta. Similarly, this r sin theta plus f cos theta, mu s r cos theta is equal to mv square upon r. Now from here, what we are going to take r common, so this will be sin theta plus mu s cos theta. And from this concept, r cos theta minus mu s r sin theta, here r cos theta and mg plus mu s r sin theta, so take mu s r sin theta on the left side, so you will be getting r cos theta minus mu s r sin theta, that will be equal to mg. Okay, now you have got the equation number 4 and 5. Take the ratio of equation number 4 and 5. So by taking the ratio of equation number 4 and 5, you will be getting that mv square upon r, mg, mn cancelled out, v square upon rg, and from here r and r cancelled out, and you will be getting the value sin theta plus mu s cos theta minus mu s sin theta. Take cos theta common from this bracket and cos theta from this bracket. So when you will take cos theta from this bracket, this will become sin theta upon cos theta and plus mu s cos theta upon cos theta. So you will be getting tan theta. Sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta plus mu s, and here also you will be getting cos theta upon cos theta, sin theta upon cos theta. So this will be become tan theta and this will be minus 1. So you have got this expression cos theta cancelled out, v square upon rg. So from here take the cross multiplication, v square is equal to rg mu s plus tan theta and plus 1 minus mu s tan theta. So you have got the velocity, maximum velocity for the safe turn, v is equal to under root of rg mu s plus tan theta 1 plus mu s tan theta. So this expression we have got when we are going to take the consideration the force of friction. But if we take the when no force of friction is acting between the road and the tire, then coefficient of friction mu is equal to 0. So when mu becomes 0, from here mu 0, so only on the numerator you will be getting tan theta and denominator you will be getting only 1. So the expression will become v is equal to under root of rg tan theta. So from here tan theta can be written as v square upon rg. V square is equal to rg tan theta. So tan theta will become v square upon rg. So this is the complete expression of the velocity for the safe turn on the banked road, and this should be the formula for the getting the angle of banking for the safe turn.